Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am Saira Mujtaba and with me is Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi. Nation pays homage to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 131st birth anniversary today. President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Lok Sabha Speaker pay tributes to Baba Saheb at Parliament Complex. Pan-India Electronic Trading Portal e-NAM completes 6 years today. Biggest quiz contest of the year, Sabka Vikas Mahaquiz to be launched this evening. Government exempts import of cotton from customs duties from today till the 30th of September this year. Government releases 10th and 11th edition of the status paper on government debt. IMD predicts normal southwest monsoon in country. Mahavir Jayanti is being celebrated across the country today. Festivals of Vaisakhi, Vishu, Rongali Bihu, Navabarsha and Tamil Puthandu being celebrated in different parts of the country today. United Nations says more than 77 million people slipped into poverty last year due to pandemic. And in IPL, Rajasthan Royals to take on Gujarat Titans at D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said India is the mother of democracy and its great future is that it has been continuously changing with the passage of time. Inaugurating the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi, Mr. Modi said, India's democracy inspires the country to accept innovation and new ideas. He said we have a proud tradition of strengthening democracy, barring some exceptions. He highlighted that it is a matter of great pride for the people that most of the Prime Ministers have come from very ordinary families. Mr. Modi said that though coming from a remote countryside, from a very poor and farmer family, if one can become the Prime Minister of the country, this strengthens the faith in the great traditions of Indian democracy. The Prime Minister said every government after independence has contributed in taking India to the height where it is today.
आज ये संग्रहालय भी प्रत्येक सरकार की साझा विरासत का जीवंत प्रतिबिंब बन गया है। देश के हर प्रधानमंत्री ने अपने समय की अलग अलग चुनौतियों को पार करते हुए देश को आगे ले जाने की कोशिश की है। सबके व्यक्तित्व, कृतित्व, नेतृत्व के अलग अलग आयाम रहे। ये सब लोक स्मृति की चीजें हैं।
The Prime Minister said this museum has also become a living reflection of the shared heritage of each government, saying that the museum is an inspiration at a time when the country is celebrating 75 years of independence. The Prime Minister said the Sangrahalaya will serve as a gateway of knowledge, ideas and experiences for them.
आज पूरा देश बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर को उनकी जयंती पर आदरपूर्वक, श्रद्धापूर्वक याद कर रहा है। बाबा साहब जिस संविधान के मुख्य शिल्पकार रहे, उस संविधान ने हमें संसदीय प्रणाली का आधार दिया। इस संसदीय प्रणाली का प्रमुख दायित्व देश के प्रधानमंत्री का पद रहा है। ये मेरा सौभाग्य है कि आज मुझे प्रधानमंत्री संग्रहालय देश को समर्पित करने का अवसर मिला है। ऐसे समय में जब देश अपनी आजादी के 75 वर्ष का पर्व, आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है, तब ये म्यूजियम एक भव्य प्रेरणा बनकर आया है। इन 75 वर्षों में देश ने अनेक गौरवमय पल देखे हैं। इतिहास के झरोखे में इन पलों का जो महत्व है वह अतुलनीय है।
The Prime Minister said other visitors will get inspiration from the museum.
देश की जनता, विशेषकर युवा वर्ग, भावी पीढ़ी सभी प्रधानमंत्रियों के बारे में जानेंगी तो उन्हें प्रेरणा मिलेगी। इतिहास और वर्तमान से भविष्य के निर्माण की राह पर राष्ट्र कवि रामधारी सिंह दिनकर जी ने कभी लिखा था, प्रिय दर्शन इतिहास कंठ में, प्रिय दर्शन इतिहास कंठ में आज ध्वनित हो काव्य बने। वर्तमान की चित्रपटी पर भूतकाल का संभाव्य बने। भाव ये कि हमारी सांस्कृतिक चेतना में जो गौरवशाली अतीत समाहित है वो काव्य में बदलकर गूंजे। इस देश का संपन्न इतिहास हम वर्तमान पटल पर भी संभव कर सकें। आने वाले 25 वर्ष आजादी का ये अमृत काल देश के लिए बहुत अहम है।
Mr. Modi said that Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is about past as well as about the future of the nation.
इस संग्रहालय में जितना अतीत है उतना ही भविष्य भी है। यह संग्रहालय देश के लोगों को बीते समय की यात्रा करवाते हुए नई दिशा, नए रूप में भारत की विकास यात्रा पर ले जाएगा।
The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is built at Delhi's Teen Murti estate and covers the lives and contributions of all the 14 former Prime Ministers of the country. Guided by the vision of Mr. Modi to honour the contribution of all the Prime Ministers of India towards nation building, the Sangrahalaya is a tribute to every Prime Minister since independence, irrespective of their ideology or tenure in office. It is an inclusive endeavour led by Mr. Modi, aimed at sensitizing and inspiring the younger generation about the leadership, vision and achievements of all our Prime Ministers. Representing a seamless blend of the old and the new, the Sangrahalaya integrates the erstwhile Teen Murti Bhavan designated as Block 1 with the newly constructed building designated as Block 2. The total area of the two blocks is over 15,600 square meters. The design of the museum building is inspired by the story of rising India, shaped and moulded by the hands of its leaders. On the occasion, the Prime Minister also purchased the first ticket at the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya.
The nation is paying homage to the Chief Architect of Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, on his 131st birth anniversary today. Several functions have been organized throughout the country to mark the occasion. Floral tributes were paid at Baba Saheb's statue in the Parliament House complex this morning. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar donned many hats that of a special social reformer, economist and politician who dedicated his life to the people. Baba Saheb Dr. Ambedkar worked steadfast throughout his life to end social and caste discrimination against the marginalized sections of the society. From a humble beginning, he went on to become the first Law and Justice Minister of independent India. He was awarded India's highest civilian honour, Bharat Ratna, posthumously in 1990. President Ramnath Kovind led the nation today in paying tributes to the architect of the Indian Constitution and Bharat Ratna, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, on his birth anniversary. He paid floral tributes at Baba Saheb's statue at Parliament House lawn this morning. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Dr. Virendra Kumar, Union Ministers Piyush Goyal, Anurag Thakur and Bhupendra Yadav paid tributes to Dr. Ambedkar. Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi, Leader of Opposition in the Rajya Sabha Mallikarjun Kharge and other members of Parliament also paid floral tributes at Dr. Ambedkar's statue. Besides, hundreds of people from all walks of life also paid tributes to him.
National Agriculture Market, or ENAM, a pan-India electronic trading portal, has completed 6 years today. The flagship program integrates physical wholesale mandis and markets of different states and union territories to facilitate online trading of agricultural commodities. Launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on this day in 2016, ENAM is completely funded by the central government and is being implemented by the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium. A report.
ENAM platform promotes better marketing opportunities for the farmers to sell their produce through online competitive and transparent price discovery system. Farmers are free to register on ENAM portal and sell their produce. A total of 1,000 mandis of 18 states and 3 union territories have been integrated with ENAM platform, and more than 1,72 lakh farmers have registered on this platform so far. The agriculture produce trade with a value of 1,82,000 crore rupees have been recorded so far on ENAM platform in the country. Divakar, AIR News, Delhi.
The biggest quiz contest of the year, Sabka Vikas Maha Quiz, will be launched this evening. Sabka Vikas Maha Quiz series aims to sensitize the participants about the various government schemes and initiatives. The government has been working to ensure basic necessities to all citizens of the country through various programs and schemes for the holistic welfare of all citizens, especially the poor and the marginalized sections of the society. The quiz will be hosted at quiz.mygov.in. People can participate in the quiz to showcase their knowledge about government's flagship schemes. Top 1,000 winners will be announced per quiz, and every winner will receive 2,000 rupees each.
The central government today released the 10th and 11th edition of the status paper on the government debt. It provides a detailed analysis of the overall debt position of the government. This paper enhances transparency by providing a detailed account of debt operations during the year 2019-20 and 2020-21 and an assessment of the health of the public debt portfolio based on internationally accepted debt performance indicators. The government's debt portfolio is characterized by prudent risk profile. Conventional indicators of debt sustainability, which is debt or GDP ratio, interest payment to revenue receipts, and shares of short-term debt in total debt, indicate that the debt profile of the government is comfortably placed in terms of debt sustainability parameters. The paper also includes a chapter on medium-term debt management strategy of the central government. The centre has been bringing out an annual status paper on government debt since 2010-11. The government has exempted the import of cotton from customs duty from today till 30th of September this year. The Ministry of Finance has issued a notification in this regard. The exemption will benefit the textile chain yarn, fabric, garments and made-ups and will also provide relief to consumers. Textile exports is also to be benefited from this move. Previously, the import of cotton attracted a 5% basic customs duty and another 5% agriculture infrastructure development cess.
The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, chaired by Prime Minister, has approved continuation of the revamped centrally sponsored scheme of Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan from the 1st of this month to the 31st of March 2026. It will be extended to all states and union territories of the country. Briefing media in New Delhi, INB Minister Anurag Thakur said this has been done to develop governance capabilities of Panchayati Raj institutions. He said the decision will help achieve sustainable development goals.
इस स्कीम के माध्यम से 2,78,000 रूरल लोकल बॉडीज को सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने में सुविधा मिलेगी। इस योजना के अंतर्गत 1,36,00,000 लोगों को प्रशिक्षित किया जा चुका है और आगे अब हम 1,65,00,000 लोगों को और प्रशिक्षित करने जा रहे हैं।
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi, says India is the mother of democracy and it has been continuously changing with the passage of time. Nation pays homage to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 131st birth anniversary today. President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Lok Sabha Speaker pay tributes to Baba Saheb at the Parliament complex. Pan-India Electronic Trading Portal, e-NAM, completes 6 years today. Biggest quiz contest of the year, Sabka Vikas Maha Quiz, to be launched this evening. Government exempts import of cotton from customs duties from today till 30th of September this year. Government releases 10th and 11th edition of the status paper on government debt. IMD predicts normal southwest monsoon in the country. Mahavir Jayanti is being celebrated across the country today. Festivals of Baisakhi, Vishu, Rangali Bihu, Navabarsha and Tamil Puthandu being celebrated in different parts of the country today. United Nations says more than 77 million people slipped into poverty last year due to pandemic. And in IPL, Rajasthan Royals to take on Gujarat Titans at D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai this evening. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव के पावन अवसर पर आकाशवाणी समाचार के कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में बृहस्पतिवार को शाम 4:45 पर सुनिए देश की आजादी में अपना अमूल्य योगदान देने वाले भारतीय स्वतंत्रता संग्राम के सेनानियों की वीर गाथा।
Welcome back. You're listening to the Midday News. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, terrorists shot dead a civilian in South Kashmir's Kulgam district last evening. Giving details, a police officer said that the civilian, identified as Satish Kumar Singh, was shot by terrorists at his residence in Bombay in Kakra area around 10:30 p.m. and was grievously injured. He was immediately taken to District Hospital Kulgam and then was shifted to Sher-e-Kashmir Institute of Medical Sciences, Aura, in Srinagar, where he was declared brought dead. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has strongly condemned the terror attack. Mr. Sinha said that his thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved family in this hour of grief. Enforcement Directorate has provisionally attached 8 properties belonging to jailed Maharashtra Minister and NCP leader Nawab Malik and his family members under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Earlier, Malik was arrested on the 23rd of February for an alleged land grab case involving the Goawala compound property and the subsequent money laundering and terror funding case linked to fugitive terrorist Dawood Ibrahim and his aides.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the loss of lives due to a mishap at a chemical unit in Eluru, Andhra Pradesh. In a tweet, Mr. Modi expressed his condolences to the bereaved families and wished quick recovery to the injured. 6 workers lost their lives and 13 others injured in a fire accident at Porous Chemical Factory near Eluru in Andhra Pradesh last night. According to Eluru Superintendent of Police, the fire broke out due to the leakage of nitric acid and monomethyl in the factory. The Eluru collector said Porous Chemical Industry would give 25 lakh rupees ex gratia to each of the family of the killed. Seriously injured will be given an ex gratia of 5 lakh rupees each, and partially injured will be given 2 lakh rupees each, provided by the Force company itself as per the collector. More than 186 crore 22 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Health Ministry said more than 14 lakh 48,000 doses were administered in the last 24 hours. During the same period, over 1,000 new cases were reported in the country. India's active caseload currently stands at 11,058. The recovery rate is currently at 98.76%.
The southwest monsoons over the country are most likely to be normal. As per the India Meteorological Department, quantitatively, the monsoon seasonal rainfall from June to September is likely to be 99% of the long period average. It said currently La Nina conditions are prevailing over the equatorial Pacific region. The latest MMCFS as well as other climate model forecast indicates that La Nina conditions are likely to continue during the monsoon season. The IMD added that the spatial distribution suggests normal to above normal seasonal rainfall is most likely over many areas of northern parts of peninsular India and adjoining central India, over foothills of the Himalayas and some parts of northwest India. Below normal rainfall is likely over many areas of northeast India, some areas of northwest India and some parts of south peninsula. The festivals of Baisakhi, Vishu, Rongali, Bihu, Navabarsha, Vaisakhari and Puttandu Pirappu are being celebrated in different parts of the country today. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted the people on the occasion. In his message, Mr. Kovind said, celebrated across the country, these festivals reflect India's diversity and also emphasize unity. The Vice President said, traditionally associated with the harvest season, these festivals celebrate the vitality and abundance of nature. Mr. Modi said that the special festival of Bohag Bihu showcases the vibrant Assamese culture. On Tamil Puttandu, Mr. Modi extended his greetings, especially to Tamil sisters and brothers. He said, may the coming year be marked with success and happiness. Greeting everyone on the occasion of Baisakhi, Mr. Modi prayed that this festival furthers the spirit of joy and well-being in people's lives. He wished everyone be blessed with success and prosperity. Extending his greetings on Odia New Year, Mr. Modi expressed hope that the coming year be filled with joy and good health.
In Punjab, the seasonal crop festival is celebrated on Sankranti, the first day of month of Baisakh every year. People gathered at the banks of rivers, canals, sarovars and at gurudwaras and temples in the morning and took a holy bath and prayed for better yield of rabi crops. Mahavir Jayanti, the birth anniversary of the 24th and last Jain Tirthankar, Bhagwan Mahavir, is being celebrated across the country today. It is considered to be one of the most auspicious events for the Jain community and holds a lot of importance in their religious life. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted people on the occasion.
Christians in Kerala observed Maundy Thursday today in commemoration of Jesus Christ's institution of Eucharist during the Last Supper. Special services were held in churches with priests washing the feet of the laity, symbolically recreating Jesus Christ washing the feet of his 12 disciples. Maundy Thursday is also a time for the reunion of families and preparation of unleavened bread or Pesaha Appam, denoting breaking the bread which Jesus Christ distributed to his disciples. In an exclusive interview with News Services Division of All India Radio, Controller and Auditor General of India, Girish Chandra Murmu, shared information about the roles and responsibilities of the CAG.
Under the Constitution, Article 149, it confers the powers and responsibilities of audit on the Controller and Auditor General of India. It spells out that as may be prescribed by the law by Parliament, the performance of duties and exercise of powers will be regulated. Accordingly, we draw our power from the constitutional provision as well as from the duties, powers and the Conditions of Services Act passed by the Parliament.
This interview can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official.
And now let's listen to our special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
जब तक जनगण मन का मान रहेगा, जब तक ये संविधान रहेगा, अरे हे, जब तक हिंदुस्तान रहेगा,
In today's episode, we remember the architect of the Constitution of India, Bharat Ratna Baba Saheb Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, who was born on 14th of April 1891 in Mao, Madhya Pradesh.
Young Ambedkar faced a lot of social discrimination while academically training himself, but he surpassed all of them. He prevailed against all the odds and completed a PhD in economics from Columbia University in New York City.
कोलंबिया यूनिवर्सिटी में सीधे ही जाते हैं, बड़ी सुगमता से ही उसमें दाखिल हो जाते हैं.
He also secured a DSc in economics from the London School of Economics.
Being a victim of caste discrimination, which inspired him to work towards the cause, and with the help of the Maharaja of Kolhapur, he founded a weekly journal, Muk Nayak, which criticized the orthodox beliefs of Hindus. He also founded the Bahishkrit Hitkarini Sabha to provide education and socio-economic improvement to the backward class. Instead of taking the route of violence, he led a satyagraha movement, fighting for the rights of so-called untouchables. Baba Saheb was nominated to Bombay Legislative Council in 1926.
In the Pune Pact in 1934, Baba Saheb reached an understanding with Gandhiji accordingly, where instead of a separate electorate, seats were reserved for depressed class legislative assemblies and the Central Council. In 1935, he was appointed as the principal of the Government Law College, and the following year, he founded the Independent Labour Party, which went on to secure 14 seats in the 1937 Bombay elections, when Dr. Ambedkar was also elected to Bombay Legislative Assembly.
In the same year, he published the famous book, The Annihilation of Caste. In 1942, Baba Saheb was nominated to the Governor-General Executive Council. He was the only member in the council to handle 4 portfolios. In 1946, he became a member of the Constituent Assembly.
As the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitution of India, he aimed to bring about a social revolution in the country, freeing it from any sort of discrimination.
Our difficulty, as I said, is not about the ultimate future. Our difficulty is how to make the heterogeneous mess that we have today take a decision in common and march in a cooperative way on that road which is bound to lead us to unity. Our difficulty is not with regard to the ultimate. Our difficulty is with regard to the beginning.
The Constitution of India provides the citizens with freedom of religion, advocates rights for women, abolished untouchability, and bridged the gap amongst the classes of the society.
After independence, in 1949, Dr. Ambedkar was appointed as India's first Law Minister in the interim government of independent India, but resigned in 1951 on the issue of Hindu Code Bill. Dr. Ambedkar also helped establish the Finance Commission of India, and it was through his policies that the nation progressed both economically and socially. He was posthumously awarded the Bharat Ratna in 1990. We salute the great nationalist social reformer. That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
The United Nations has said that more than 77 million people slipped into poverty in 2021 as governments struggled to service debts and secure early vaccine access. The UN, in a report released yesterday, said rich countries managed to avoid the worst economic impacts of the coronavirus pandemic, but poorer ones continue to deal with debilitating debt. According to the UN, on an average, rich countries spend 3.5% of their revenue on servicing debt, while less rich nations use up to 14% of revenue. The report said some 20% of the countries will not return to pre-2019 levels of GDP per capita by the end of 2023. The report noted poorest countries pumped billions into servicing debts and were forced to cut spending on education and infrastructure. The UN earlier said that soaring food and fuel prices amid the Ukraine situation are already impacting import-dependent countries. In Sri Lanka, Finance Minister Ali Sabri said that country needs between $3 to $4 billion this year to pull itself out of an unprecedented economic crisis and plans to start talks with the International Monetary Fund for help. He said talks are scheduled to begin in Washington on April 18th, and he expects emergency relief funds a week later if things go well. The funds are crucial to the success of a debt restructuring process initiated by the island nation this week after suspending some outstanding loan and interest payments. In IPL cricket, Rajasthan Royals will take on Gujarat Titans at D.Y. Patil Sports Academy in Navi Mumbai this evening. The match will begin at 7:30 p.m. The winner of the encounter between the Rajasthan Royals and the Gujarat Titans will hold the top position in the points table. In IPL cricket, Punjab Kings defeated Mumbai Indians by 12 runs at the MCA Stadium in Pune last night.
And now let's take a look at the weather forecast for the day. National capital Delhi will have strong surface winds during daytime. Mumbai will have a mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. Chennai will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Kolkata will have a partly cloudy sky. Puducherry will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Bengaluru will have mist. Guwahati, Imphal, Shillong, Aizawl, Kohima and Itanagar will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Gangtok will have thunderstorm with rain. Agartala will have a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi, says India is the mother of democracy and it has been continuously changing with the passage of time. Nation pays homage to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 131st birth anniversary today. President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Lok Sabha Speaker pay tributes to Baba Saheb at Parliament Complex. Pan-India Electronic Trading Portal (eNAM) completes 6 years today. Biggest quiz contest of the year, Sabka Vikas Mahaquiz, to be launched this evening. Government exempts import of cotton from customs duties from today till the 30th of September this year. Government releases 10th and 11th edition of the status paper on government debt. IMD predicts normal southwest monsoon in country. Mahavir Jayanti being celebrated across the country today. Festivals of Vaisakhi, Vishu, Rongali Bihu, Navabarsha and Tamil Puthandu being celebrated in different parts of the country today. UN says more than 77 million people slipped into poverty last year due to pandemic. And in IPL, Rajasthan Royals to take on Gujarat Titans at D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai this evening. And with that, we end the Midday News.